Many people really don't understand the word intimacy in full. You see, some people tell you, when you ask them, have you been intimate with your husband for some time? How is your intimate moment? Or like, do you want me to tell you what happened when we are together inside? Hello, sister. Hello, sir. Intimacy is far more than that. Okay? So if you're also that person that you are saying, hmm, sometimes when I go down with my husband and when we're inside, it takes him hours for him, to be to come on, to be strong. I'll have to try all the mechanisms I know, and it still doesn't work. And you hear some men say to their friends, I've tried and tried, and my wife, she's just like a dry bat. Please pardon me. This is all what marriage is about. So if you know that any of this thing is happening around you, feel free, because this is a practical class with Mom Ziba. So if it's your first time of joining me in this show or on this channel, please be fast. Click on the subscribe button, because I have a lot of things that I'm going to be teaching you, a lot of things that we are going to be doing together. Hi, it's Momsy Talks. Eh, eh, gotcha. Wow, it's Momsy Talks. Come on, loosen up. We're here. So today we are going to be talking about minor ways to share intimacy with your spouse apart from sex. We know that lastly to get to that point where we have to go there, but there are some things you can do to spice up so that when people see it, that they will be salivating. So here we are together. So my sister, the reason, and my brothers, the reason why we are talking about intimacy is because every relationship, okay, is being boosted by the amount of intimacy we share with ourselves. See, if there is no intimacy in high proportion in a relationship, almost the thing is bound to crash anytime soon. If a guy is not having that sweet moment with you and you're just saying, my husband doesn't mind, he does his own and I do my own. So we don't really mind. We are flowing when it comes to stay on his own. My husband don't really like food. My husband don't really like all those intimate things. My sister, who don't like better thing? I lie you. Your husband likes it. Maybe perhaps he's saying something else that is taking his time. Or maybe he has not really experienced what it really means to be intimate. Omo, if you show him these tricks that I'm going to be telling you, please, please, this video is not for people who have already have 5 or 6 children or or please, because if you know that you are just starting, you have 1, 2, or maybe 3, you can try, because many more. I got you there. So number one thing to do is touching mechanism. Touching. Hmm? Touching. When I mean touching, I don't mean for you to just spank your husband. I don't mean just spank him. I don't mean, no. It works like magic. This thing I'm going to be telling you, I never knew about it until some few years back. Okay? So, touching is very important. Why are we doing the touching mechanism? We are doing the touching mechanism because we want our body parts to align, to understand our spouse's body. It's like recognition of our body part. You see, some people will say, I don't know, it just happened. The man just pecked me. The man came, the room was dark and he hugged me and I hugged him. When my husband came in and he saw the light was on, I was like, this is not my husband. The person just blindfolded me and I said, baby. And when he opened it, I was like, just my younger brother. Hello? The body needs to align. The body needs to know themselves. That is one reason we are doing the touching mechanism. And also the touching mechanism is very, very important because it helps you bond faster. Okay? It helps you bond faster. See, I and my husband, one thing we do, one thing I do with my husband, I'm going to be very open to you here because Momziba talks about experiential activity. It is very good for couples to touch themselves. All right? Maybe when your husband passes you, just, hi, baby. And you just, oh, baby, I love your cheeks. Oh, baby, your fat body is so chubby. You are my honey bunny. Okay? All those kind of things. And you tickle him and tickle him and you laugh. And even when you are walking on the street together, you hold yourself. Make sure you are around him, he's around you, and your hands are together. And before you know what is happening, let me tell you something. Even when you guys are having a sad moment, they will not want to stay too far from you. Sometimes when maybe you people are driving, okay, just learn to always swing your body around your spouse, your wife. Hold her. See, you're holding one with the steering. Try to touch her hands. Try to do her hair. Throw her hair to the back. Feel her hair. All right. Touch your husband's head to calm him of the stress of the day. At least when you're touching it, you touch his ears. Okay. This will make him to understand that there is someone by his side. And you can see sometimes your husband will just make mistake to, touch your laps like this and when you're sitting close to him in the car, and that is it. And before you know, he get used to it. And sometimes when he's inside his car and he looks at the other side and you are not there, maybe because you have little misunderstanding, the next thing he will do is like, oh God, oh man, I miss my baby. Oh, I wish my wife was here. After this tense day driving back home from the traffic, she'll just rub my hair to help me calm down from the busy buzzy of the day and all those things those bosses did to me in the office. And before you know what is happening, he just picks the call and say, hello, Ada, how are you? How's the children? How is everything? Are you fine? Okay, I'm coming home. Some proud one will just say, okay, I'll see you when I come home. So I'll say, what will I buy for you when I'm coming? Even if he doesn't tell you sorry after you guys have misunderstanding, maybe within the day, forget about it. That's the bigger sorry. All right. So you have won it there and kick off that little space from your marriage. Good. Working. If it's working, if you feel me, just comment down below. Mom Ziba, I understand and I'm feeling what you're saying. So, number two is exchanging and managing of roles. Exchanging and managing of roles. See, let me tell you, this works like magic. If you are a boss in the office, so you hold one big estate, you are a guy in the office, nobody talks to you, you are madam in the office, this and that. Oh God, that is office. When you cross from your car after coming back from work and you cross inside your house, oh baby, you are in a different ball game entirely. Okay, so you loosen up. As you're loosening up your tie and removing your suit and dropping your handbags, you're dropping everything about seriousness. And you know that this is my first assignment that God has given to us. And this is the only assignment that I know that I swore for better for worse. So you understand? Not be job. If it's too much for me, I can fling it as I'm not working there again. But this one, we die here. So, my dear friend, what you do is when exchanging these roles, most times the husband can decide to cook on festive periods, on occasion, okay, like maybe the birthday of his wife or the wife, or maybe he has a program, Easter period, Christmas season, okay, and celebration time, special traditions in the family. He can decide to cook anyhow that he cooks it. It's sweet, oh, you understand, and you flow with it. And the wife also can also try to wash the car, clean up the car. Is romantic. Have you ever seen a woman wash a car? See, if women open car wash, there'll be a lot of queue. So do that when your husband comes out and say you're cleaning the car. Oh, You take it back to the 16th. Okay. And so you can also exchange roles in your marriage by, no, most times when you are bathing, you don't have to bath yourself. You heard me, you don't have to bath yourself. You just go into the bathroom and your husband bath you, and you bath your husband, and you have warm shower together, and he sees you and he recognizes, oh, this is the wife of my youth. And after that, you bounce back from the bathroom into your room, and you start remembering all this. It's magical and sensational. Try it, it works. Okay. So number three is lunch dates or dinner dates. Mhm. See, I'm not just talking about maybe something that happens once in 3 months, in 4 months, or only when they have burial, or this kind of thing. Mm-mm. I'm talking about your hobby taking you out. At least do this regularly. It doesn't really matter for you to go to five-star hotel before you experience your lunch date or your dinner date. No, you can experience it in a little way. Soya of 500 will not end your pocket. Hmm? You can decide to go out together. Maybe during lunchtime, just call your wife. Maybe, oh, I'm driving by your office, so I just decided to branch. I'll be coming to pick you at so time so that we can go and experience lunch together. You do that maybe for a month. Compare and contrast with those days where you just go and eat your own with your friends, you talk everything you want to do, you come back home and to your tent, oh Israel. No. Even sometimes you can just call your wife, who is a stay-at-home mom. You can just say, oh, baby, I want us to eat out today. Tonight we are eating out. All eating out. Or just couple time. You will see. Dress very well, oh, I bought you a very fine gown, or I'm bringing you a very fine gown. So you're going to wear this out for me. And this gown reminds me of the very first day we met. And before you know what is happening, she puts on that gown. Even if she's fat, even if she's ugly, Oga, you will still see something special in her looks. It's not just an ordinary thing. It works on the mind. You see many people tell you that my husband does not come on. My husband does not get come on for me when we want to make out together. You understand what I mean? Or you hear their husband say, my wife is always so, not enticing whenever I come around and when we want to make out. Many things can actually cause this because intimacy boosts, okay? It boosts emotional uh, mindset in every human being because each and every one of us, we all have emotions, all right, and our mind directs our body parts what to do every time or in most cases. So in a scenario whereby you have misunderstanding with your wife for a long time, or your husband have misunderstanding with his wife, and you just come back and at night and tell the wife, open, hello, come on, and you expect your wife to like open outside physically and open in the other way around to be very very okay for you and smooth for you. No, it doesn't go that way. So we are talking about intimacy because we really want to realign the mindset that can help us bond together and can bring us so close and so bonded, and most times could lead to maybe sex. But we are talking about it in a way we can experience it in a minor way, but it is very, very powerful. Okay, so the other point I'll be talking about is spoon feeding. What happened on the wedding night? Can you tell me? Can you reflect? Can you just think about it? What happened on that day when you married? That first night? Wow, it was a killer spray. Okay. So what triggered that? See, I know, in fact, I married when I was very, very young, when I finished my university. So on that day when we were, doing the wedding, dancing here and there, and all those kind of things, at the end they told me, come and sit down, spoon feed your husband. My husband. I was like, spoon feed my husband? I gave him some cakes, you understand? And he gave me wine and he dusted my mouth. And I said, wow, marriage is so beautiful. It was tickling my body. Man, after everything, of a time, I was like, It's just marriage kind of thing now, the rituals that we do now. But my sister, I had to think about it after some years. I just realized that it works a lot. It was a message. There is a difference between that night when you did that with your husband and nights after. Because a lot of quarrel will have happened. Many things have happened. Everybody don't even care. I normally hear sometimes say somebody will say, um, um, after marrying a woman, it's like a governor after doing election. Doesn't need to campaign again. Ah, my guy, campaign in the world of marriage. Campaign is every day. Oh. Campaigning is every day. You need to keep on saying what you are going to do. Do you understand? You are going to keep on telling your wife, keep on telling your husband, I love you, you are sweet, you are this, everything to make him bonded. Let his head be blasting with your name. Ada, Ada, Folake, 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 Junior, Junior, Junior. Martin, Martin, Martins. All those kind of a thing, you understand? But please. All right, so that is it. Spoon feed yourself and experience each night as a honeymoon. Because when you are giving your husband that food to eat, and him also is giving you to eat, see, there is a kind of bonding that it brings to you. And even when you're having misunderstanding most times, all right, he tends not to be able to eat that food. Try it, it really works. And you're like, Mom, I can't eat this food. My wife is not here. Oh, I can't eat this food. My husband is not here. I can't eat alone. And the next thing you're already calling, baby, where are you? Please. You're sorry for what happened. Just come, let's just eat. Forget about that nonsense quarrel. And you're already at it. After spoon feeding yourself, you're happy, you're sharing memories together, you're remembering that wonderful day when he put the ring on it. Put the ring on it. And after then, we'll get down to the room. Now, lastly, we'll be talking about the last one, the wrap positioning. This happens whenever you are sleeping. It's another very magical way to be bonded with your spouse. Trust me, it works. All right. When you are sleeping, I'm going to be practical here. Okay, let me just be physical. When you're sleeping, learn to wrap your spouse. Don't sleep apart. You are not two worlds apart. You are not enemies. You are it it two will I say teams together, working together. I said this in the other of my video, what kills love in marriages. Go click on it and read it. It's very, very interesting, and it's going to expose you to many things, many trivials that we have seen as nothing, but actually it really kills the love in marriage. So, wrap position while sleeping, learn to, hold your husband while sleeping, hold your wife while sleeping. Okay? Learn to wrap yourself together. Your leg that's supposed to be apart, put it on top of your wife, put it on top of your husband. It's your property, Abby. You know, Baram. Do you understand me? So, by so doing, you're going to see the magic that is going to happen and the blossoming in your marriage, because that is what Mom Ziba, wishes you. So, thank you for joining me. I tell you, if this is your first time of being with me here, click on the subscribe button. Tell me how you feel about this wonderful content that I've brought to you. If it was engaging, just write engaging. If it was so good and you've learned a lot from it, please not only comment, please share to other couples, because many marriages are breaking every now and then, everywhere. So just share this. It's gonna help save someone's marriage. Till next time, I'll come your way again. I remain Mom Ziba. Bye.